Big news today. Samsung's Galaxy S25 lineup has just been spotted at the FCC, and we've got some juicy details to share with you. Plus, we've uncovered exclusive renders of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, showcasing its stunning design. Don't forget to join our membership for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes updates. The link is in the description below. Now let's dive in. First up, the Galaxy S25 Ultra render gives us a full view of the flagship. The back flaunts a sleek camera array, while the front maintains Samsung's signature Infinity O display design. But look closely and you'll notice something new. The top corners are rounder, giving it a softer, more modern look compared to previous models. So what's the deal with this FCC certification? For starters, it confirms the model numbers for all three phones. The Galaxy S25 is SN931U, the Galaxy S25 Plus is SN936U, and the Ultra is SN938U. And thanks to this certification, we've got some concrete details about their charging capabilities. The base Galaxy S25 supports 25-watt charging. The Galaxy S25 Plus and Ultra step it up with 45-watt fast charging. That's right, Samsung isn't making major changes to wired charging speeds this year, but here's where it gets interesting. The wireless charging speed for the base Galaxy S25 is being reduced to 9 dOe, down from 15 dOe. It's a surprising move, especially in 2025 when competitors are pushing faster wireless solutions. And of course, the Galaxy S25 Ultra wouldn't be complete without its signature S Pen. Built by Wacom, the S Pen for this year carries the model number EG938 and promises to enhance the Ultra experience, making it a must-have for productivity enthusiasts. Samsung continues to refine its stylus integration, so we're excited to see what new features they bring to the table. Now let's talk connectivity. While all three models come equipped with 5G, dual-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, and GNSS, there's a notable difference in ultra-wideband UWB support. The Galaxy S25 Plus and S25 Ultra include UWB, which is perfect for precise indoor tracking and finding lost devices. However, the base Galaxy S25 misses out on this feature, making it the more budget-friendly choice in the lineup. The FCC isn't the only stop these phones have made. Before this, the Galaxy S25 lineup was spotted at China's 3C, India's BIAST, and even on the Geekbench benchmark site. These certifications are a clear signal that Samsung's Unpacked event is just around the corner. Based on the timeline, we can expect an official launch in January 2025. Another small but meaningful design change comes with the Ultra. Unlike its predecessor's squared-off corners, the S25 Ultra is adopting a more rounded aesthetic. It's subtle, but adds to the overall ergonomics and design appeal of the flagship. Now, here's something exciting. This is shaping up to be one of Samsung's most refined flagship series yet. With consistent improvements in hardware, design, and connectivity, the Galaxy S25 lineup is poised to set new benchmarks. Plus, Samsung's focus on balancing premium features with practical functionality ensures these phones will remain strong contenders in 2025. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder: join our membership for exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes tech insights, and early access to content. The link is in the description, so don't miss out. And that's a wrap on today's video. What are your thoughts on the Galaxy S25 series so far? Do you think Samsung's changes, like the redesigned Ultra and charging updates, are a hit or miss? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more updates on the latest tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Join our membership today. Exclusive content, early access, and more. Link in the description. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163mm by 77.6mm. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1-nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to oversharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.